I'm Nevaeh. I'm 14 years old and I live in Spruce with my dad. I spend a lot of time hanging out with friends and with my sister.
Nevaeh has been my little princess since day one. She was my firstborn daughter. She reminds me a lot of myself as in terms of her demeanor as well as her personality traits, and she brings a lot of joy to my life.
Nevaeh is a wonderful young woman that came to us last year. She was having some struggles at her community school. Her family was looking for something that might be a better fit.
It's always frustrating when you see your child overwhelmed from time to time.
I missed like a whole bunch of school and I was super behind and I was super overwhelmed all the time, and I just felt like I was so set back. And I came to Outreach and they had so many amazing programs and so many amazing things like Community Kitchen and so many resources for us, and it just felt like I could finally take a breath of air, like I could finally breathe after so much pressure being on me for so long.
Community Kitchen is a program that we attend once a month with students. It's an opportunity for students to come together. There's always a health component where we're eating healthy, nutritious foods. Usually at the end, we're having something to eat or we're taking something with us. There may be issues financially at home with our students, so it provides them with some nutritious meals to take home, as well as practical experience that they can use at home as well.
Community Kitchen has multiple purposes. One of them would be to help families that are struggling to meet their grocery bills. Families can learn how to budget, because sometimes we've grown up in families where we never had to budget for food. We're also learning safe food handling, rescue food, the idea that just because your tomatoes are starting to look a little soft, it doesn't mean you need to throw it out.
The reason why I like Community Kitchen is because we get a little bit of a break while also having a good time, while also like learning and creating, and I love learning to cook new things.
She really enjoys it. You can definitely see a whole change in her personality. She's more outgoing. She likes to come home. She's excited.
In our program, relationship is key. That's number one that we're trying to do with students and learning about their interests. And so that relationship and community building is just reinforced in the program.
The programs that we have really help bring all of the kids together to do something really fun and meaningful. To be able to be a leader, so as my teachers call it. So I really just get to help out the community and I feel good about myself.
And I'm really impressed with the Community Kitchen, the way that they've came around and showed her these life skills. I think they're very important.
We always have to give at least half of everything we make to the Connection Center so that it gets given back to the community, and that does make me feel really good about myself that I am able to do that.
Community Kitchen, we did get the grant funding from the United Way, and it's over 2 years. Specifically, we wrote the grant around pulling families out of poverty. If it wasn't for the United Way, we have the food rescue, but it's not enough to put full meals together. I don't know how to thank the United Way enough for what they do.
And I've learned that cooking can be a very connecting thing for people. It can bring people together and make them feel a lot closer.
Community Kitchen is a United Way program. Thank you for providing this opportunity for our junior high outreach students.
Thank you for everything that you've done, and I hope that I get to go to Community Kitchen again next year, because it really is an amazing thing that I love to go to.